Though things are cautiously calm for the moment along Israel's border with Lebanon, a spark is all it would take to ignite an all-out war. Hezbollah's military leader has just condemned Israel's reinforcement of its buffer wall along the border and has even accused Israel of trying to kill a Hamas operative in southern Lebanon with a car bomb just last week. ILTV's Brett Allen Smith is here with this story. Now, Brett, what is the latest from Hezbollah?
Well, as you said, right now things are more or less kind of calm on the Hezbollah front. Now, both their army and their military is still spread kind of thin from fighting the Islamic State in southern Lebanon. And with the Palestinian reconciliation deal still kind of up in the air, their strategy moving forward is a very big question mark. Now, what we have just gotten is a very big, fiery speech from Hezbollah's military leader, though it's really just kind of more of the same impassioned rhetoric we typically get.
Now, this car bombing happened a full week ago already, but
Sure.
Hamas immediately, and at the time, Hamas did immediately blame Israel as soon as that happened. Israel shot down the rumors. Why is Hezbollah only speaking up now, a week later?
Well, look, you've got to understand these speeches are first and foremost a way to rally Hezbollah's base, and the topics usually they went all over the place. First, Nasrallah is accusing Israel of the car bombing. Then he's condemning Israel for reinforcing the border wall. Then he's denying U.S. reports of drug trafficking, and then he's slamming Lebanon for screening the new Spielberg movie in theaters. Now, I know talking about a movie seems really silly, but remember, Hezbollah is a critical part of the Lebanese parliament, and these speeches are sometimes less for Israeli ears and more for the Lebanese public, as you'll see now in the rest of my report. Hezbollah military leader Hassan Nasrallah has addressed the masses with the usual fiery rhetoric, but this time he's taken dead aim on several recent developments, ranging from assassination attempts to Hollywood movies.
وكل المؤشرات حتى الآن تقول أن العدو الإسرائيلي هو الذي قام بتنفيذ هذه العملية، يعني التفجير الذي استهدف أحد الإخوة من كوادر حماس في مدينة صيدا.
Blaming Israel for last week's car bombing isn't unusual. The IDF doesn't comment on foreign reports like these, but Israeli leaders have coyly suggested that if Israel were behind the attack, it would not have ended with the target merely lightly wounded. Israeli Defense Minister Avigdor Lieberman has also pointed out that, quote, every day in the Middle East there are dozens of explosions that they try and pin on Israel, so let's not react to this too seriously, end quote. Nasrallah has also condemned Lebanon's decision to reverse a ban on Steven Spielberg's latest film, The Post. Censors originally blacklisted The Post because Spielberg shot part of his Oscar-winning film Schindler's List in Israel, but Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri personally stepped in to override the ban and put The Post back in cinemas. But an interesting detail in Nasrallah's speech was his denial of U.S. reports accusing the terror group of trafficking drugs.
أن هذه افتراءات واتهامات ظالمة ولا تستند إلى أي وقائع وليس لها أي حقيقة. حزب الله فيما يتعلق بهذا الأمر له موقف ديني وشرعي وأخلاقي واضح جدا. عندنا الاتجار بالمخدرات حرام وممنوع.
The White House apparently believes there's enough evidence to place Hezbollah behind the illegal trade of drugs. The Trump administration has just assigned a special team to investigate the matter.